these things, maybe something is happening in your mind, and the only way to sort of cushion or feel better, then you start abusing drugs, you start smoking, you start doing things that you never normally do. And you need to really consider what is really happening to you. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tristan, and I am back with season 1 episode 2 of mental health awareness. I am so happy to be here with you. Thank you for liking my video, thank you for the comments, thank you for sharing, and thank you for subscribing. Now let's get right into this episode of mental health talk. Now, on season 1 episode 1 of this talk, I gave you a general sense of what mental health is about, and I illustrated a few facts that contribute or may contribute to mental health issues. And today I am going to just tell you a little bit about the early signs and the coping mechanisms that are out there that you can look out for, so that you don't ignore these things. You're aware of what is happening. One of those early signs of mental health issues, and I'm not talking about somebody who, like I said in my previous video, has been diagnosed with a mental condition. I'm talking about people in general, whether you have been diagnosed or not, just people in general, or mental health or mental state of being. Sometimes you can know what is causing you to have a mental breakdown or to not have a healthy mental state of being or state of mind, to not be at your best mentally. And so one of those signs are eating or sleeping too much or too little. So if you realize that you're not getting enough sleep, or you're not eating as you should, then it's something to consider. It's something to think about. Pulling away from people and usual activities. So if you're a person that is what is called extroverted, and you like to be around people and talk a lot and so on and so forth, and you realize that you're no longer socializing with people, you're pulling to yourself, you just want to be alone, then you need to think about your state. Think about yourself and what is happening. Why am I pulling away? Why all of a sudden I just want to be alone, I don't want to talk to anybody, stuff like that. Having low or no energy, something to consider. Feeling numb or like nothing matters. So if you feel like, okay, then just say for example, just some random stuff. Your boyfriend break up with you, and you're so in love with this person, and the person break up with you, and it really don't matter. Nothing at all in this world matters. You just sit down and you just stare at a space, like, then you need to think about what is happening with you mentally. Having unexplained aches and pains, I'm not so sure about that much, but things happen, unusual stuff like these will happen. Feeling helpless or hopeless, you just feel like there's no other way out. You just feel like, I can't get by, I can't get through this. You need to think about what is happening with you mentally. smoking, drinking, or using drugs more than usual. So if you realize, especially if you're not a person that smoke, you're not a person that drink, and you realize that you're feeling for these things, you maybe something is happening in your mind, and the only way to sort of push on or feel better, then you start abusing drugs, you start smoking, you start doing things that you never normally do. And you need to really consider what is really happening to you. Feeling unusually confused, forgetful, on edge, angry, upset, worried, or scared. Any one of these signs, any one of these conditions, if you experience any of these, then it's something to consider. What is happening with me mentally? Why am I all of a sudden, my thoughts are all over the place? I am not remembering things. I'm on edge. I'm angry. Everybody talk to me. I just want to tell them a piece of my mind. Stuff like that. When you see things like those start happening to you, then you need to think about what is happening with you mentally. Yelling or fighting with family and friends. You don't normally fight and being constant argument with your family members, but all of a sudden you're just arguing and they can't say anything to you. You don't take no for an answer, you don't take yes for an answer. You just at everybody. Then you need to consider. You need to think about it. What is really happening with me? Experiencing severe mood swing, and like I said, this is not just people who have been diagnosed with a mental condition experience these things. And of course, hearing voices or believing things that are not true, that is really one of the seriousness of mental health issues. It's not like, normal people, sometimes you just sit down and you hear like somebody call your name and you wonder, did somebody call my name? Not like that, but hearing voices, seeing things that are not real, then something is really off and something is really wrong, and then you need to see your physician. You can go to a regular physician, you can see a psychiatrist. More than likely, your regular physician or doctor will recommend you to a psychiatrist if needs be. So, some of the positive Alright, so having gone through all the signs and symptoms that can let you know that something is happening that is unusual, and something is happening that could develop into something big and something worse, and you need to get help. Having gone through all of that, having explored all of those, there is something that you need to know about your mental state, is that you want to have at all times, as best as is humanly possible, positive mental health. We all want to be healthy in every alley, socially, physically, in every alley. We want to be healthy. And so some of the things that allows you to know when you are mentally well is that you realize your full potential. When you're mentally well, it enables you to realize your full potential. It helps you to cope with stresses of life. When you're when you're unstable mentally, you can't handle stress. You're vulnerable. You're susceptible to things in your environment, whatever it is that can, break you down. So when you are uh, mentally stable, mentally healthy, you're able to cope with stress better. You work productively. If you are mentally unstable, you can't function. You can't be productive because you are not in a state of mind to get tasks done and get them done properly, on time, effectively, efficiently, and so on. You're able to make meaningful contribution to your community and to your society when you are mentally stable, and that is why we need and we have to take care of our mental health, and that is why we have to take care of ourselves, because you can't just live in this world and you can't just exist. It just doesn't work like that. We're people, we're human beings. God made us to be productive. God made us to be responsible, to go there, get stuff done. And so if you're not contributing to society, it really doesn't make any sense in some way, shape, or form. You don't have to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica to be contributing to society. Every single one of us are important, and our roles are important. The very garbage bin collectors, they are important. The janitors, the secretaries, whatever role you play in society, you are important. We all are important, and so we have to take care of ourselves to make meaningful contributions to society, to the people around us, and so on. So ways in which we can maintain a positive mental health, it's by one, getting professional help, connecting with others, staying positive, getting physically active, and helping others. And that is one of the reasons why I started this program, because it is about helping each other. I help you, you help me. I am in the position to take care of myself, and I want to encourage somebody else, and I want to take care of somebody else and encourage somebody to take care of somebody. We all have to take care of each other, because no man is an island, no man stands alone. I hope you would have learned something today. You would have, learned how to better take care of yourself mentally. And let us just do this thing. Yeah. Take care of ourselves. Take care of our mental state of being. Take care of each other. Thank you for watching my video. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.